Okay, so let us resume. So nagka-problema tayo sa audio, that's why hindi ako nakapag-upload. But anyway, welcome back to my online class, especially sa grade 4 Bonifacio, Jacinto, Mabini, and Lapu-Lapu. I hope pag-upload nito, panoorin ninyo para meron tayong overview sa ating Module 5. Okay, unfortunately, grade 4 Bonifacio, hindi tayo nakapagklase ng online because of the typhoon Ulysses. Okay, so medyo maiksi na lang, iksian ko na lang itong online sessions na to. Anyway, it is a matter of discussion and consultation. Yung consultation natin, since recorded naman itong video na to, so you can ask me over Messenger. Okay, you can send your chat queries to my FB group chat. Sa group chat na lang natin. Okay, Module 5. Ano bang lesson natin sa Module 5? Diretso na tayo. So our Module 5 is what we call mixing solid with other solid materials. Mixing, ibig sabihin, combine, combination, paghahalo, pagsasama-sama. Okay, so ano bang ibig sabihin nito? So, in this lesson, mixing with other solid materials, okay, it could be identified, makikilala mo sila isa-isa, or pwedeng hindi mo sila makilala isa-isa. Okay, now, ano bang nilalaman ng lesson na to? So we have mixtures, we have two types, okay? First one is what we call heterogeneous mixture. Okay? So in heterogeneous mixtures, these are type of mixture that can be easily distinguished. Ito yung uri ng paghahalo ng solid materials na malalaman mo at makikilala mo sila isa-isa. Okay? Their solid particles can be separated. Pwede mo silang ibukod. Okay? Pwede mo silang i-separate. Pwede mo silang paghiwa-hiwalayin. Because of their identity or their identification, you can easily separate two or more objects. Pwede mo din silang makilala by easily. Okay? Katulad ng halintulad natin sa pagkain, we have chop suey. Chop suey is a combination of different vegetables tulad ng patatas, katulad ng sayote, we have also bagu beans. So kapag pinaghalo-halo mo sila, it can create dish katulad ng chop suey. So kapag na-mix mo yon, makikilala mo sila, matapos mo silang iluto, makikilala mo pa rin na ito yung sayote, ito yung carrots, ito yung patatas, ito yung white onions. Makikilala mo pa rin sila easily. Okay, next. What else? We have also pakbet. Okay? Ito yung combination ng eggplant, we have also squash, we have also sitaw, we have also mga ibang hinahalo. Minsan, ang sahog natin, it's either pritong isda or karne. Okay? So kapag pinaghalo-halo mo rin yung gulay na yan, it can create also a dish. And through their mixtures, you can easily identify which is which. Okay? Makikilala mo pa rin sila kung ito yung hiniwa kong talong, ito yung hiniwa kong kalabasa. So, as a result, that is what we call the heterogeneous mixture. Ito pa rin yung isang halimbawa ng heterogeneous mixture. Okay, so let us identify the other one, which is what we call homogeneous mixture. Okay, so sa homogeneous mixture, ito yung sinasabi dito na this mixture has almost the same color, same size, and same shape. So kapag pinaghalo mo yung pare-parehong kulay, pare-parehong laki, pare-parehong shape, That is what we call the homogeneous mixture. Ano-ano mga halimbawa ng homogeneous mixture? We have sugar and iodized salt. Diba? Parehong puti. Sugar is also white, especially white sugar, of course. And iodized salt is also color white. So, when we mix them all together, it forms into a homogeneous mixture. Iisang kulay na lang yung makikita mo kapag pinaghalo mo sila. Hindi mo na sila makikilala kung sino-sino ba sila. Okay? Talagi nating tatandaan na ang mixture, okay, can also be composed of two or more. Okay? Hindi mo masasabing mixture kung iisa lang yung uri ng substance na yung ginamit o isang uri ng material lang yung ginamit. You can easily identify mixture when you mix two or more. Okay? Two or more materials. Okay? Now, ano pa ba isang halimbawa natin ng homogeneous? We have flour and baby powder. So, pareho sila ng texture. Pareho sila ng tekstura. Parehong kulay puti. Parehong pino. So, kapag ka pinaghalo mo sila, okay, hindi mo na basa-basa makikilala dyan. Asan ba si baby powder dyan? Asan ba si harina dyan? Asan yung flour? Asan yung baby powder? So, hindi mo na sila makikilala pa. Okay? What else? We have rock salt and iodized salt. Rock salt na pino. Kapag hinalo mo siya sa iodized salt, hindi mo nang basta makikilala dyan. Isang kulay na lang yung makikita mo. Okay. Naintindihan na po. So these particles are almost identical. So katulad ng sinabi dito, kapag homogeneous mixture, halos iisang mukha, iisang kulay, iisang itsura na lang yung makikita mo. While heterogeneous mixture have different colors, sizes, and shapes. Kapag marami kang kulay na nakikita, heterogeneous na kagad yan. Pag iisang kulay na lang yung nakikita mo, matapos silang paghaluin, homogeneous mixtures na yun. Okay? So, diretso na tayo sa page 9 and 10. Katulad nung sinabi ko sa module na sasagutan. Letter A, which of the mixture is homogeneous? So, homogeneous is one color after mixing. We have what? Pinakamalapit po dito is iodized salt and sugar. Letter C, okay, is the correct answer. Next, number 2. What did you notice when sand is mixed with marbles? The correct answer for this is letter what? Letter D. We can easily distinguish sand and marbles. I'm sorry. Okay, so pareho mo silang makikilala, yung jollen at saka yung lupa o yung buhangin. So kapag pinaghalo mo sila, that is an example of a heterogeneous mixture. Next, number 3. When a sliced eggplant, o hiniwang talong at hiniwang kalabasa, or what we call the chopped squash, are mixed together, they form a heterogeneous mixture. Why? It is because blank. Kapag pinagsama natin yung hiniwang talong at kalabasa, ano bang putahe yun? It can form ginisang gulay or somewhat pakbet. Okay? So if we combine two, what is the answer? So they can easily be identified. Okay? They can be easily distinguished. Letter A is the correct answer. Okay, letter A po ang tamang sagot. Next, number 4. Which of the mixture is heterogeneous? Hetero, ibig sabihin kapag pinaghalo mo, marami kang kulay na makikita, madali mo makikilala yung mixture. So we have letter A, pinakbet and chop suey. These are heterogeneous mixtures or dishes. Okay? Number 5, all the statements are correct except one. What is it? So the correct answer is, Okay, so sabi nga dito sa instruction, except one. So these four choices have three correct answers and one which is wrong. So the wrong answer here will be your correct answer for number 5. So that will be letter B. Mixture is formed when only two materials are combined. Okay? Huwag nating ilimitahan. Hindi po nalilimit sa dalawang materials lamang ang pagbuo ng isang mixture. Always remember that a mixture can also, okay, they can also form when two or more. It could be 3, 4, 5, or up are combined. Okay, kahit tatlo pa yan, apat, limang magkakaibang bagay pa yan na paghahalo-haloin mo, they can also be identified as mixtures. Okay? Huwag kalilimutan po yan. Hindi po nalilimitahan lang sa dalawang bagay ang pagkahalo o pagko-combine para matawag itong mixture. Okay. Next, letter B. Identify the mixtures below. Write homogeneous or heterogeneous on the space provided. So, alin dito? Please follow instructions kapag sinabing isulat ang buo, homogeneous, please write it completely. Kapag sinabi namang isulat ng buo si heterogeneous, pakisulat din ng buo. Number 6, menudo. Menudo is a dish also that is a combination of meat and spices and also vegetables. So that is a heterogeneous mixture. Number 6. Number 7, chop suey. Chop suey is a combination of different kinds of vegetables. That is a heterogeneous mixture. Number 8, apples and grapes. That is also a heterogeneous mixtures. Because when you mix apples and grapes, you can easily identify which is apple and which is grapes. Makikilala mo naman kagad pag pinaghalo mo, alin ba dyan yung apple, alin ba dyan yung ubas, alin ba dyan yung grapes. So that is a heterogeneous mixture. How about number 9? Ginataang bilo-bilo. So, anong klaseng putahe ito? Anong klaseng mixture po ito? That is a heterogeneous mixture. Kasi po, ang ginataang bilo-bilo ay may kasamang giniling na bigas na ginawang bilog, sago, kamote na hiniwa, hiniwang gabi, gata, kahit sabihin mo solid materials lahat, minus na si gata, okay, you can easily identify all of those. So this mixture is considered as heterogeneous mixture. Okay. How about number 10, cement and gravel or gravel? That is a anong klaseng mixture to? Si semento at si graba. That is a homogeneous mixture. Okay? Kasi parehong kulay gray si semento, parehong kulay gray si gravel. So that is an example of a homogeneous mixture. So in this item, 6 to 9 is heterogeneous. Number 10 is only the answer for homogeneous mixture. On the last part, number 10, okay, all you have to do is to click the link below, the instructions or directions, in order for you to answer the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous. So as you notice, there is a Venn diagram which is stating the differences and similarities on both mixtures. Okay? So dito mo makikilala kung ano bang pinagkaiba ni homogeneous and heterogeneous. You can list down inside the circle or inside the Venn diagram which are the differences and which are the similarities on both mixtures, both homogeneous and heterogeneous. So this will end my discussion this evening So I hope po na may makapanood, and please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates, lalo na po kapag cancel na lang ating online class and kailangan po natin ng recording. Okay? So thank you so much. I hope to see you again next time. Please hit subscribe, like, and share button to get new notifications for more upcoming videos.